Zach's greatest encounter. Snuggle in close, little one, and let's hear a tale about a boy named Zacchaeus, who learned that even the smallest of us can have the biggest adventures and be seen by the kindest eyes. Whoosh! News zoomed through Jericho like a speedy desert lizard. Jesus is coming! The superstar teacher is coming to our town! People were practically bouncing with excitement, turning the dusty streets into a giant happy party. Everyone was so tall and excited, they filled the whole street. But poor little Zach? He was the shortest boy in Jericho, and all he ever saw were rumbling sandals and swishy robes. Oh, phooey! Zach grumbled softly, kicking a stray pebble. I'll miss all the action. How will I ever see the kind Jesus? His heart felt a tiny bit sad, wishing he was just a little bit taller. Suddenly, Zach's eyes landed on a huge, twisty sycamore tree, its branches reaching for the sky like giant, knobbly arms. A sneaky, super-duper plan zapped into his brain, sparkling like a little star. Operation See Over Everyone is go! He whispered to a passing donkey, who just blinked slowly. It looked like a crazy idea, but Zach was determined to see this superstar, Jesus, even if it meant a top-secret climb. He knew deep down that sometimes you just have to find your own special way to see the good things in the world. Zach was like a little monkey with super sticky fingers. He scrambled up the sycamore, his little legs pumping like speedy pistons. Oops! A slippery branch made him giggle. Yikes! A ticklish leaf brushed his nose. But Zach laughed and kept going, higher and higher, dodging grumpy squirrels and surprised pigeons. Almost there! He puffed, feeling like a tiny explorer on a giant adventure. The leaves felt soft and cool around him, and he could see so much more from up high. He felt a little bit brave and a lot excited. Then the crowd went quiet, like someone had pressed a giant mute button. A hush fell over Jericho. Even the donkeys stopped braying. A gentle golden light seemed to float down the street, and a feeling of peace filled the air. It was Jesus. Zach peeked through the leaves, his eyes wide as saucers. He looked even kinder and more sparkly than the whispers said. His smile was so warm, it felt like sunshine on a cloudy day. Zach felt a happy flutter in his tummy. Jesus walked slowly, his eyes twinkling as he looked at the happy faces in the crowd. Then, bam! He stopped, right under Zach's tree. The crowd went, "Oh!" Zach nearly fell out of his branch. Had the superstar teacher seen him? A tiny, short, secretly climbing kid, hiding in a tree? No way! Zach held his breath, his heart doing a little happy dance. Could it be true? Could Jesus really see him, way up here? Then Jesus looked up, right up into the branches. And with a big, friendly smile and a voice that sounded like warm sunshine and a gentle hug, he called out, "Hey, you up there in the tree, little Zacchaeus! Come on down, speedy climber! I'm coming to your house for a super-duper visit today." Zach's jaw dropped. Jesus knew his name, and he wanted to visit his house. It was the most wonderful surprise ever. Whoosh! Zach was a furry lightning bolt of excitement. He slid down the tree faster than a greased watermelon. Branches whizzed by. Leaves became a green blur. He landed with a happy little thump, right in front of Jesus, his grin wider than a watermelon slice. The crowd cheered and pointed. Zach, the short boy, was now the center of attention, and his heart was bursting with joy. He felt so special, so seen, and so loved. And guess what? Jesus did go to Zach's house. They probably had super delicious snacks and told amazing stories, filled with laughter and kindness. From that day on, Zach didn't feel small anymore. He learned that even if you think nobody sees you, someone really special does. And the super-duper truth is, Jesus sees us no matter how small or overlooked we feel. His love is like a giant, warm hug that reaches everyone, even those hiding way up high in a tree. So, dream sweet dreams, knowing you are always seen and deeply loved. Zach's daring climb taught us that no matter how small or overlooked you feel, you are always seen and deeply loved. Remember this story as you drift off to sleep, knowing you are special. If you loved this heartwarming adventure, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more bedtime stories that remind you how wonderful you are.